Hey beauties. Okay, so today we're going to have a conversation about clutter, disorder, and the chaos it brings to our environment, the chaos it brings to our financial lives, and the chaos it can bring to our social lives. Clutter! What have you done for me lately? Bum ba bum bum. Ooh yeah. Song just came to me. I mean, of course I didn't write it, but you know. It was fitting for the moment. Listen, clutter is a disruptor. Clutter is a restrictor. It restricts productivity. It restricts the flow of creativity. And if it is restricting flow, it is restricting your ability to move. If it's restricting your ability to move, it's restricting your ability to grow. If you're not producing, it means you're not growing. So if clutter and disorder is a norm in your life, you are hindering yourself from being able to operate at the best capacity that you could at the next level. You're probably also hindering yourself from even getting to the next level. You may have been able to create some things and produce some things in a particular environment, but there comes a season where we have to lighten our load. Clutter is restricting you from growing. What that says is you're not even going to be able to receive the new thing that's trying to be brought into your life because you don't have room for it. Like, you don't have room for growth. Ouch. Not only do you not have room for it, but you don't have the capacity to properly care for it. Because if there's chaos in your environment, then that means there's going to be chaos on this innocent thing, on this thing that's meant to be pure, this thing that's meant to help you, and also, more than likely, help other people. And what we can't do is bring chaos to other people's lives. But when we have unfortunate clutter and disorder, that's what we do. Clutter and disorder is a time thief. Okay? It steals time and it steals money. Which brings us to a really good point on how we can start discussing how it affects you financially. If we have clutter and disorder, it's a thief, right? We probably lose things a lot. You probably lose things a lot and you find yourself having to replace things a lot. So therefore, you're spending money in cycles on things that you've purchased probably 2, 3, or 4 or 5 times. Because your mind is everywhere, you probably actually lose money. You lose money, misplaced money, bank cards, checks. You probably spend carelessly. More than likely, you spend carelessly. You spend carelessly and forget about those important bills that haven't quite hit your account yet. And so, therefore, it causes you to be negative. Chaos can be stressful, okay? It is definitely stressful. And sometimes what happens when we're stressed, we need a stress reliever. But what we'll do is we'll begin to spend more money on the stress reliever. So let's say, I'm stressed. I need a drink. And I need another drink. I need another drink. I need to smoke. I need another smoke. I need food. I need more food. Or I need to go shopping. Whatever the case, your stress reliever isn't even productive. It also hinders your growth. So we're not applying the proper stress relieving exercises to our lives. And so it just, we maintain a cycle. We maintain a cycle that way. Clutter and disorder can also affect you in business. If you want to start a business or you have a business, it is very easy to take those same habits from your personal life into your business life. How so? You'll lose things a lot. You'll lose money. You'll lose checks. You'll lose important receipts, other documentation. You won't have a filing system. You probably won't plan properly because if there's clutter and disorder, you don't have a planning process. You don't set deadlines, therefore you don't meet deadlines. If you're not setting them, you're probably not going to meet them. If you're one who's always losing things, you probably have friends and family who are tired of using their time helping you find them all the time. You're more than likely a procrastinator and you're always in a rush. So what happens is you probably have a bad attitude and everyone else now has to hurry and answer your beck and call or obey all of your demands because you failed to plan properly. And some of you may have friends and family who are okay with it. Oh, but guess what? Not everyone's going to put up with it. And so at some point, we do have to mature, grow up, and see how it actually affects the other people, how it affects other people's productivity. Okay, so listen. All in all, clutter and disorder prevents us from operating at our best. Think about it. Let's think about it. Once we declutter and we remove all the gunk that is not serving us properly, we allow free space. And in that free space, we allow seeds to be sown. Seeds of conflict resolution skills and mediation, seeds of fitting words, other problem solving skills. And those seeds need to be able to grow. They need the space to grow because someone out there needs us. Someone out there needs that fitting word. They need the problem solving skills. They need the conflict resolution and the mediation. They need your gifts and abilities. They need us. So without further ado, let's continue to grow. Let's continue to push forward and remove those things from our lives, whether they be physical or spiritual, so that we can operate wholesomely at the next level. Okay? But wait a minute. I forgot. We do need to go over a few things. Some people don't even know why they have clutter. It could just be a habit. I can say my personal experience, we were collectors. We would go garage selling, estate sales, and just get things just because they were vintage. We collected things. But there have also been cases where there has been a traumatic experience in someone's life. And so they had a hard time letting go of things because they didn't let go of that traumatic experience. They never healed from that traumatic experience, or maybe even a death. You may have a family member that died and you're holding on to their things, or you find yourself always buying things that they would buy. It could also be that you think you'll never get it again. We discussed that in a previous video. I had learned that holding on to things was a sign of poverty because you have the thought that you'll never be able to get a particular item again. And that's so not true. We have a world full of things. Okay, so keep those things in mind. And yes, again, let's continue to push forward. Let's continue to collab and heal. And let's continue to remove those things out of our lives that are not properly serving us. Until we meet, greet, or speak, y'all. Be encouraged. Toodles.